Hello and welcome to another jewelry making video brought to you by keepsakecrafts.net and allfreejewelrymaking.com. Today we're going to make this charm bracelet using just eye pins instead of chain. So in order to make this bracelet you will need some pre-made eye pins, some head pins, 2 jump rings, a lobster clasp, and if you'd like to make your bracelet a little adjustable, a 1-inch piece of chain with links that are chunky enough for the lobster clasp to go through. And then for your bead dangles, you'll need some beads. I have this assortment, but you could use just a bunch of random beads, whatever you like. You could make them all the same. So the first step is to make our eye pins into bracelet links. You take your round nose pliers and put the eye in the flat part of the round nose pliers, just like that. And then bend that wire down so it's at a 90-degree angle. Next, position that loop in your chain, in your round nose pliers, just like this, and then wrap the wire around the pliers, creating another loop. Just shape that a little bit more nicely. And what you have are 2 loops at 90-degree angles to each other. The next step is to trim this unit from the loops down to 1 inch. You don't want these links to be too long, otherwise the bracelet won't hang very gracefully. So I'm just going to trim off that little bit. Next, position the end of the wire in your chain nose pliers and give that a 90-degree bend. And then grab that remaining, and that should leave about 1/4 inch of wire. Go ahead and grasp that with your round nose pliers and twist your wrist so that you form one final loop. And take a little time and get that shaped nicely. So you're going to repeat that. Now this is about 1 inch long, so for an average bracelet you'll need about 6 or 7 of these links. So you're going to go ahead and repeat that for these. And you're going to make the same amount of bead dangles. And let me show you how to make those. Slide a bead onto a head pin. Grab the wire where it comes out of the bead with chain nose pliers. Bend at a 90-degree angle. Grasp the bend with round nose pliers. Wrap the wire around the round part as far as you can go, which is about this far. Reposition your pliers and finish wrapping your loop. And then use wire cutters to cut off that loop. This is a little wonky, so I know I can cut off right about there. And then again use your pliers and take a minute, flatten it out. And then reshape it until it's nicely shaped. So repeat those steps to make 7 of these links, 6 or 7 depending on the size, and the same amount of bead dangles. So here you can see I've gone ahead and made my links with the eye pins, and I've also made bead dangles, and now it's simply a matter of connecting everything. So you open, each link has an end with 2 loops and one end with 1 loop. So open the single loop and then attach it into one of the 2 loops. It doesn't matter which one, but if you want your bracelet to hang nicely, keep it consistent. So here I've arranged these. I'm going to put it in the top one. Okay, and then again open this one and put it in the top one. The next step, once you have all these connected, and I won't bore you by making you watch all those, is to connect the bead dangles to the remaining loop. Come on. Make sure that when you close your loops, anytime you do that, that you make sure it's closed nice and securely so that you won't lose anything. And then go ahead and repeat. So here you can see I've connected all the links and added a bead dangle to each one. So the final steps are to attach our lobster clasp with jump rings. So this end and our chain with the jump rings. So I'm going to open this clasp. I'm going to add one end of my chain, and I'm going to add the chain to this end where the bead dangle ends, just for symmetry's sake, I suppose. And that goes through that final open loop on this end. Close that up. Make sure it's secure. And then add the lobster clasp to the other end. And there you have it. A very, I'll finish that in a minute. But a very unique and kind of interesting charm bracelet. Here's another look at our project. Try it in all different colors, different metals, and have fun experimenting, playing, and making your own jewelry. Thanks so much for watching Keepsake Crafts videos. For more jewelry making, crafting, sewing, and all kinds of other ideas and inspiration, please be sure to check out keepsakecrafts.net. Have a good one.